Hey everyone, welcome back to another edition of FSI's PGA Previews. We have the second round for the Waste Management Open Showdown slate coming up. We're going to just talk and run through a little bit of strategy, some favorite plays, maybe some sleeper picks for the upcoming slate. So yeah, as always, please like, subscribe, and comment below on our videos. As always, that helps brings us the support that we need to support you with the content that you need. As always, it is greatly appreciated. We just want to thank you for all of your continued support. So with that being said, let's jump right in. This is the second round, as I said, for the Waste Management Open. We are starting it off. We have John Rahm at 10-5, carded 4 birdies, was bogey free till 18. I think he kind of just got a good feel for the course from what I saw. John Rahm going to be teeing off in the morning time. I think he's going to have a really big round tomorrow. As we know, he loves this course. Arizona State grad. He's played this course every year. I'm pretty confident in John Rahm's abilities to carry the load up top and maybe bring in another 5 to 6, maybe an eagle opportunity. So I really like him. JT only finished 1 under, but it was kind of like a hidden 1 under. He had 4 birdies. He really was hampered by a triple where he hit it into the water on 17 with his third shot. So he kind of snowballed from there. He missed a short putt, and it ended up being a triple. I think JT is perfectly capable of going off. John Rahm, JT, two guys you don't really need to know or really need me to tell you to play, but definitely worth mentioning that they're good plays. My thought in theory is that Xander Schauffele was living and dying by his putter, as it was he was sixth in the field in strokes gained putting. He also was sixth in the field off the tee. It is a good formula for waste management, but I think his 76 rank in strokes gained approach is going to hurt him coming into the next round. Um, Carry on here, going down to the 9K range. Really like Rory McIlroy, carded 5 birdies. I think he's going to be a guy that makes a major run for the final pairing. This is his first time through on TBC Scottsdale, but I think Rory saw the course, saw how much he can attack it. He's not going to be holding back, and I'm kind of glad the slow start happened. He started out with the double in the bogey, and he kind of kicked it on from there, and he started attacking pins. I think he really got a good look at this course. I'm probably gonna be coring Rory McIlroy in lineups tomorrow, heading into the second round. Next up, I'm gonna talk about Matthew Wolff, 8100. Cool little insight. I have a family friend of mine. She is a big wig out there in Arizona, and she got to play in the Pro-Am event on Wednesday, and her partner was Matthew Wolff, and I got a decent good insight that his hand was feeling up to par, and they I think came in third in the event for the Pro-Am, finishing 16 under as a team, and kind of gave me a little bit of confidence that I could go back to the well on Matthew Wolff, and sure enough, he was at 4 or 5 under at one point. He ended up with 6 birdies. So I really like Matthew Wolff tomorrow. Price down as well, so really like him. Max Homa is 7,800. Another guy that had 6 birdies, kind of got set back by 1 double, but his irons have been really on the last couple of weeks. I'm going to keep going to Max Homa every day. I think he's got a really good look at this course. He loves playing here as well. Sam Burns was 10th in approach and first in putting. That's a pretty cool formula. I think people are going to be riding birds into the weekend. I can see him being chalk, but I don't necessarily seeing it being bad chalk. My favorite play in this 7K range is going to be Henrik Norlander. Led the field in tee to green last week. Put on a ball striking clinic. He's carried right over into this next event. Ninth on the approach. He carded 5 birdies. I like Norlander today. Yeah, Norlander will be today. We got John Huh. Luke List, if you're feeling like a sleeper of the day, I'm kind of going out on a limb with List. He finished one over. He kind of looked lost, but this guy has the ability to show up with eagles, birdie streaks. I think his DK scoring upside is huge if you can get him right. I hope he's going to be really low owned too. People saw that disastrous round, and they're gonna they're going to be backing off, and I think that would be a good time to jump on them for large field GPPs. Next up, we have some 8K guys that I feel in, like honorable mention: Corey Connors, Billy Horschel. Billy Horschel was first on the approach. He had 9 birdies on the day. He's going to be a strong play, going to be a very popular play. And then the 6K range, my favorite play is Nick Hardy. You're going to be hearing a lot from Nick Hardy. I love him at short courses, even though he can bomb the ball. But I think his iron game from 150 to 175 is awesome. This guy he was 9th in ball striking. He's so pure. I mean, he missed a couple of short putts today. Could have been an even bigger round. I played him this week. I cored him in GBP lineups. He carded 5 birdies. I think he's going to go on to the weekend. I'm really excited for Nick Hardy. I'm a big fan of his game. We have Hahn at 68, Hubbard 67. He was a really good second tee to green. Got to shout out Russell Knox for my partner in crime, John Cool 19. He was huge on Russell Knox this weekend, and he had 4 birdies and an eagle. I think he can replicate that as well. I followed his round closely. Naismith, first around the green, third tee to green. He had 6 birdies, an eagle, no bogeys. He had the big round. I think he's going to be pretty popular, only being 6,500. He's probably not likely to replicate what he did in the first round. Certainly cheap enough to pay off his salary. I think that'd be fair analysis. 4 or 5 birdies, and I think you're there. You could run the fade and hope that he doesn't do well at all, and pivot to Knox or pivot to, Nick Hardy. But certainly a guy I might have a little exposure to. He definitely played really well. And last but not least, we have Koon-Hoon Lee at 6,100. He was 5th in approach, first tee to green, first ball striking, 6,100, 6 birdies. Again, just like Naismith, it's probably unlikely he replicates that kind of ball striking performance. But the stats don't lie, and pretty sure Koon-Hoon Lee going to get that morning tee time. He's going to be a pretty popular play down there at the bottom. Typically, these game loggers will see that performance and think to them, see that little 6th place next to his name, and they're going to jump on it. But I will have a few shares to see if the ball striking continues. So that'll wrap things up for that quick Showdown breakdown. Like I said at the top, like, subscribe to videos. Anything you can do to support us, we will support you back. So appreciate you all, and thank you. And as always, good luck in your contest tomorrow.